You've got to be kidding me. All right, that's it. What in Tartarus are you still doing up? Well, watch the mug. Hope that coffee wasn't too hot. Good luck trying to get those stains out tomorrow. Who am I? Oh, I'm your voice of reason. You know, the little voice in your head that helps you make smart choices. Though if that were true, I'd be a hell of a lot smaller in your case. But anyway, it doesn't really matter who I am. I'm here to tell you to go the fuck to sleep. Don't bother with your phone, mortal. The battery's dead. It better be, given how much sand I had to use to shut it down earlier. God, I hate technology. You don't even want to know how much overtime I put in since smartphones were invented. No, listen. I'm not going to hurt you, mortal. No, I'm not here to rob you either. What would I even do with any of this shit? Like I said, I'm here to tell you to go to bed. If you go to sleep, then I'll go away. It is as simple as that. To be honest, I don't even know how you're still awake. I already gave you 2 doses of sand tonight. After the second one, the air was so thick with magic, I thought it was going to suffocate. You should be out cold by this point. Well, from the looks of you, I wouldn't deny the going crazy part. But no, it's not a dream. I wish it were. That would mean you were already asleep, and I wouldn't need to be wasting my time trying to put you into bed like a stubborn child. And now you look like you're going to cry. Great. Look, maybe I came on too strong. Now that I think about it, yeah, I guess it must be pretty frightening to have a strange man in a color-changing cloak show up in your bedroom in the dead of the night. So, how about this? Instead of just dumping the rest of my bag of sand on your head and knocking you out right here and now, I'll try my best to explain. But you have to promise you'll go straight to sleep after this. Deal? All right. I guess I should start with my name then. I'm Morpheus, son of Hypnos. Yep, that Hypnos. As in, the god of sleep. FYI, he doesn't take kindly to mortals refusing his ultimate gift to humanity, but anyway. I'm the god of dreams. Sometimes I'm also called the Sandman. That's right. My responsibilities are many. For those who please my father or whom he otherwise deems worthy, I can use my sand to give them pleasant dreams. But for those who can't sleep, or who resist it for whatever reason, like you, I can also use it to just put them to sleep. Well, duh. Of course it's magic. What, do you think ordinary sand can just do that? Don't believe me? Look. Behold, the most important tool in my trade. Been writing poetry with all that extra time? Still, not bad. I suppose it does kind of look like someone dipped a bag into the sky, scooping up a million tiny little stars. It's from the shores of Erebus, the place of darkness between the mortal plane and the underworld. My father's domain. And mine. But anyways, all that shit aside, I would really advise you to stop depriving yourself from sleeping, mortal. Did you listen to literally anything I just said? I'm the fucking god of dreams. Of course it's my business. But beyond that, mortal, you're destroying yourself. The bright lights, the icy showers, the endless coffees and soda and energy drinks. And that's not even to mention your headaches. Or the bruises from the times you've nearly collapsed from exhaustion. For fuck's sake, you fell down the stairs the other day. You've got to stop this before you get hurt. Or at least before you can hurt yourself even more. So you're going back on our deal? Why am I not surprised? Listen, mortal. Besides the fact that breaking a deal with a god is a really fucking bad idea, I'm not the only one you have to worry about. Like I said earlier, Father doesn't take kindly to people ignoring him. You're already on his radar with all this bullshit. Believe me, you don't want to make it any worse. Fine! Suit yourself! If you want to go and piss Father off, then who am I to stop you? I'm still putting you to sleep, by the way. There's no way I'm getting chewed out because of your stupidity. I swear. Why the fuck would you risk the wrath of not one, but two gods? It's almost like you're afraid to sleep. Wait. No way. Is that it? You're actually afraid? Are you serious? This is Thunderbolt. Why didn't you just say so? Ugh. Okay, fine, whatever. So, what's making you afraid? Have you been hearing weird noises or something? Or you've been having nightmares? What kind? I know it's hard, mortal, but the more you can tell me, the more I can help, or at least try to. Come on. What are your nightmares about? Oh, shit. Okay. How often have you had them? Once a week? Twice a week? Wait, nearly every night? How long has this been going on? God. I'm sorry to ask, mortal, but did something happen recently? You know, some sort of awful experience, or maybe a change in your life that brought a lot of stress. I see. I'm not sure. Nightmares every now and then are normal. Sometimes they can even be a good thing. Way for the mind to cope, you know? Another of Father's gifts, or so he claims. But to have them as frequently as you do, for them to be that awful, even given what you told me, something's not right. I don't know. I'll check it out, though. Well, yeah. I can't promise anything, mind you, but I can try. No one deserves that kind of torment, even if you have been an absolute ass. Don't thank me. I'm just doing my job. Speaking of which, you're still not off the hook for sleeping, by the way. No, don't panic. I promised I'd help, didn't I? I'm still going to put you to sleep, but I can choose whether or not to give you dreams. For the time being, I won't. I'll just give you deep, dreamless sleep. No dreams of any kind, therefore no nightmares. Yes, sure. Don't mention it. No, come on. If we talk any longer, the sun's gonna sneak up on us. Get yourself in bed. Does it look like I give a shit? You don't have to have your pajamas on. You'll be fine sleeping in your clothes for one night. Now, for fuck's sake, lie down. Thank you. Don't worry. You won't feel a thing. There. Jeez. Get some rest, mortal. Just gotta have the last word, don't you? I swear. You are the most stubborn thing I've ever met. Take care of yourself, understand? I'll be back once I know something. There you are, my sweet. Look at you, tucked up in your little bed, all snug and cozy. The very picture of peace. Oh my. Now isn't that interesting? How could you know his name, I wonder? Why, it almost sounds as though you were expecting him. But that would be impossible. After all, it's forbidden to reveal ourselves to the mortals. Surely my perfect little brother wouldn't have gone against the rules. Not that I can blame him. After all, just look at you. Such a perfect specimen. That delicate face, so soft, so beautiful, even when it's twisted with fear. And that enticing form, laid out before me like a sacrificial offering. You would inspire anyone to abandon reason. What's wrong, my sweet? Finding it hard to move all of a sudden? Are your limbs locked in place? Your body frozen like a victim of Medusa's gaze? My apologies. I often have this effect on mortals. It makes it easier, you see. Not that I can't feed on a thrashing, writhing form, but I just find it so inelegant. No, I much prefer my victims to be still. There's something intoxicating about it. Seeing your sleeping forms lying motionless as if at peace, when inside, your minds are already screaming, begging for release from the horrors of my visions. If I'm especially lucky, the paralysis takes hold early, sending your fears spiraling even before you fall asleep. A little appetizer, if you will. You can call his name all you want. Alas, I'm afraid your dear Sandman is busy tonight. No doubt he's bounding around like a dog, obediently fulfilling his duties as usual. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll have lots of fun, just the two of us. Who am I? Yes, forgive me. Where are my manners? I am Hippolytes, god of nightmares, son of Hypnos, and the most powerful of the Oniri. Would you like me to show myself? I suppose I could indulge you. After all, if our precious prince already broke the rules, why shouldn't I? Very well, if you insist. You should be grateful. Not many have ever had the privilege to gaze upon my true form in all of its glory. Speechless, are we? Am I just that handsome? Come now. Don't be shy. Tell me, which part of me appeals to you the most? My horns, curved like the blade of a scythe. My claws, as eager to caress as they are to kill. Or perhaps my eyes, as deep and dark as a moonless night. What? Were you expecting someone more human-looking? I know my dear brother enjoys using a mortal form, but he's always been somewhat lacking in imagination. It's sad, really. Oh, yes. Did he not tell you that he had a brother? Certainly he told you about our father. Of course he did. Oh, he pretends not to care, but beneath that aloof facade, he's like a starving dog, desperate for the merest scrap of approval. That's right. We are both sons of the great Hypnos. And yet, unlike my dear brother, I am cursed to walk the earth while he reclines on velvet couches in father's mansion. While he is spoon-fed from a silver platter, I must toil in the fields of sleep for my own sustenance. But every so often I am lucky enough to find someone like you. Though I must say, you outshine them all. Never before have I met someone whose fields of sleep are so wonderfully fertile. The bounty of terror and anguish that you produce is beyond compare. It's like the finest wine, richer and sweeter than honey, more delectable than the pomegranates of Hades. I can almost taste it now. I wonder what sort of delicious misery you have in store for me tonight.
no, shh. Hush now, my precious. It will only be worse for you if you resist. Oh, you poor, sweet thing. I'm afraid it's useless to lie. You can dream for me, little one. You can, and you will. No, just relax. Unlike my dear brother, I don't even need a bag of sand to put you to sleep. No, a mere glance into my eyes will be enough to drag you down into slumber. Look at me, my sweet. The sooner you surrender, the sooner it will all be. What? Oh, really? A dreamless sleep? No, surely not. Why would he stick his neck out for a mere mortal? You are grasping at straws. I suppose there's one way to find out. If he truly has given you a reprieve, I should be able to smell his magic on you. Your fear is even stronger up close. It's like perfume. No. Hold still. What? That bastard. So it's true then, is it? That interfering, self-important little thief. Oh, he has no idea what he's just done. He presumes to bring his forces to my shores. Well, if he wants a war, then by our father's name I shall give him a war. It seems we'll have to postpone our little tryst for the time being. I know, he must be absolutely devastated. But luckily, this latest trick of his is not permanent. It should last for another day or two at most. Once his protection has faded, then there will be nothing standing in our way. Oh, my poor, sweet human. Are you hoping he'll protect you? He and I may be as different as night and day, but we have one thing in common. We're both selfish bastards. He'd never risk making father even angrier. Dogs like him live and die by their master's rules. A wild beast like myself, however, obeys no laws. I may not be able to quench my thirst tonight, but perhaps we could still have a little fun. Why don't we practice you surrendering to me? After all, the sooner you learn to obey, the easier it will be once that pampered prince's tricks aren't in the way. Yes, you remember what to do, don't you? That's right. Look at me. Look me in the eyes, my sweet. Gaze into their endless void. Yes, that's it. You can try to look away, but still you feel them drawing you in, like the tide pulling back from the shore. No, don't fight it. It's useless to try and resist. Just keep looking, staring into my eyes. Hear their darkness calling to you. Yes. Let it wash over you, pulling you down. Just staring, falling deeper and deeper, drifting down further and further with each and every word that I say. Now, relax, my sweet. Yes, that's it. Just relax. Your mind is going blissfully blank. Your thoughts floating away, evaporating like the morning mist. Feel the weight of your body as you sink down deep. Yes, sinking further and further into the soft, inky darkness. Sink for me, little one. Yeah, Just sink. Look at you, struggling to keep your eyes open. They seem so terribly heavy. Why not let them close? It's alright. Why keep fighting when you know you're bound to lose? Just give in, my sweet. Close your eyes. Oh, there we go. Doesn't it feel wonderful to submit? To surrender control and let someone else take the reins? Yes, I know it does. Keep sinking for me, my sweet. Keep sinking deeper and deeper. Let the darkness embrace you as you surrender to my power. That's it. Enjoy what little remains of your respite, for soon you'll be mine.
Mortal. Would you look at that? You're awake. No surprise there. God, you look terrible. What's going on? Huh? Nah, I'm nobody. Of course it's me, Mortal. Do you regularly get guys poofing in your room with a bag of sand? You want me to prove it? I guess I could, but why? Are you okay? Whoa, okay. Fine. See, I'm standing right here, not moving an inch. God, what's wrong with you tonight? You look like you think I'm gonna eat you or something. Ipiales. Wait, how the fuck did you know that? Oh, shit. Shit. God, please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me he did not actually show himself to you. He paralyzed you? While you were awake? Oh, fuck. Wait, did he feed on you? That fucking psycho. I swear, I'm gonna feed his ass to Cerberus. Oh, shit, sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. I'm not mad at you, I promise. You didn't do anything wrong. God, it's no wonder you were so scared when I came in. Okay, hang on. How do I prove to you I'm not... Hey, remember last time? I showed you my sand. And then you decided to get all sappho on me and saying it looked like I'd scooped up a million tiny stars. No one would know about that except us, right? Okay, good. Can I sit next to you? Thanks. Here, breathe with me. In and out. In and out. Well, shit. Here, I was gonna tell you I thought I knew what was causing your nightmares, but of course that asshole beat me to it. Is that what he told you? Of course he did. No, he's not a god. As much as he likes to pretend that he is. He's a demon, a dream spirit. He and his kind, the Oniri, induce nightmares in mortals, and then they feed on the fear that they create. I bet he also told you we're brothers, didn't he? Yeah, well, spoiler alert, that's also a lie. He wasn't born to my father. Father created him and his kin as servants, supposedly to help him in his work. I think it was supposed to be a way to help the mortals. You know, a mortal has trauma. A demon turns their trauma into a nightmare. The demon consumes the nightmare. Then, with the bad stuff gone, the mortal's mind is able to actually heal. I know, right? What could possibly go wrong? After all, sentient beings will always stay loyal to their creators. No chance at all they'll go rogue and start using their powers for evil or anything. Yep. When you first told me about your nightmares, I thought it sounded like an Oniri at work. But I had no idea it was Ipiales himself. Of course, he'd be the one behind it all. From what I've heard, he was the first Oniri. The first one Father created. Guess that makes him feel like he's on equal footing with me and my real brothers. It's all just complete bullshit. He said your fields of sleep were unusually fertile. Ugh. Okay, gross metaphors aside, I guess that explains why he chose you. Usually demons feed on a person for a little while and then get bored and move on. But if your nightmares are especially tasty, that's probably why he's decided to savor you. Yeah, agreed. Ew. I don't fucking know. I can give you more sand for a more dreamless sleep, but that'd only be a temporary fix. It might even make things worse. The harder we try to free you from his grasp, the tighter he's going to hold on. No, don't panic. Come on, Starlight, we need to be calm about this if we're going to figure this out. Well, yeah, Starlight. I thought it was fitting after what you said about the sand before. Besides, you're always awake to see the light of the stars anyway. It makes sense to me. You'll allow it for now. Oh, how generous. Oh, thank you. Me? What should you call me? Morpheus. My name. Morph? Seriously? Did you use up all your creativity that first night? No, not a fan. In fact, not to be dramatic, but I'd rather die. No, you absolutely will not. Hey, stop laughing. I'm serious. Ugh. But, haha, there. See? My plan worked. You're smiling again. I win. Ah, come on. Don't be a sore loser. But in all seriousness, I'm not sure what we're going to do about Ipiolis. We need time. I don't... oh, fuck it. I can't believe I'm about to suggest this, but what if you came with me to Erebus? Yeah. Demons are used to hunting in the mortal realm, so it'll be harder for him to track you down if you're there instead. Maybe, if we're really lucky, it'll be an out-of-sight, out-of-mind kind of thing. You know, if you're not around, maybe he'll decide you're not worth the trouble and just move on to somebody else. Won't father be mad? Of course not. He's going to give me a great big hug and say, I'm just glad you're all right, son. No, actually, he's probably going to kill me. But I've endured his wrath before. It's not fun, but it's not like it's anything new. As for you, well, you were only refusing to sleep because of Epiolis' bullshit. Hopefully, Father will see that you're the victim in all this. If we can convince him to let you stay for a bit, it would buy us some time to come up with a better plan, at least. Well, yeah. I mean, come on. You seriously think I'm going to leave you at the mercy of that bastard? Can you what? Can you hug me? Sure, I guess. Okay, right. Hugging. I swear, you mortals and your weird-ass customs. That actually wasn't as terrible as I thought. Don't thank me yet. Wait till you actually meet Father. You might decide you want to cuss me out instead. Okay, Starlight. You ready? Stand up, grab my arm. Yeah, just like that. Okay, maybe not that tightly. You're gonna tear my cloak at this rate. Changing my style, what do you mean? Trade in my cloak. You do realize Aunt Athena wove this for me, right? Oh, well, pardon me. I didn't realize there was a deadline to get with the times. Still, that's not a bad idea. A blazer, huh? At the very least, I wouldn't be constantly tripping over it. Anyway, come on. Stop wasting time. Now, hold still, and whatever you do, don't let go. All right? Hang on, Starlight. Hey, Starlight. How's it going? Are you settling in okay? Glad to hear it. I mean, I kind of figured from the looks of this place, but I just wanted to be sure. So you're not just this messy back home in the mortal realm, huh? Yeah, about that. I've been meaning to ask you, how the fuck did you even pull that off? I was half expecting Father to just send you back to the mortal realm without even looking at you. Either that or smite you on the spot where you stood. And yet, somehow, you walk out of there not only with all of your limbs intact, but an invitation to dinner. Yeah, sure, you're charming. If by charming you mean childish and irritating, it doesn't matter what you wear. You'll look great in anything. I just meant that you're not bad looking for a mortal. In the right light, you're even kind of cute. Though if you want my advice, maybe stay away from the blue chitin. You don't want anything that's going to accentuate your dark circles. Fine. Suit yourself. It's not like I'll be there to see it. I don't know. You're the one he invited, not me. Things work a little differently when your father is a god. I may be his son, but I'm not exactly in his good graces right now. I mean, I'll show up, but I'm not making any promises. Though, to be honest, he might not even notice that I'm at the table. It's not that complicated. I do my work, and he ignores me. Oh, except for when I do something wrong, of course. Then he pauses everything to chew me out. Simple. Oh, no, of course it doesn't bother me. It's fine. I'm just peachy. It's not like there's anything I can do about it anyway, so what's the point? No. Why would he be interested in my feelings? Yeah, right. So I should just waltz into his office and start pouring my heart out? Yeah, maybe play some sad violin music in the background while I'm at it? Look, just forget it. I said forget it! It's none of your fucking business anyway. No, I'm sorry. You're just trying to help. You can't, but I shouldn't have snapped at you. Yeah. He was never around much when we were growing up. He's always had so much shit to do ever since Aunt Athena breathed life into the mortals. I mean, I get it. It's a lot for me sometimes, and I'm only in charge of dreams. Can't imagine how much he must have on his plate being the god of sleep in general. It's just, I don't know, it's not like it takes a lot of time to say good job. Would it kill him to do it every once in a while? Yeah, I guess invisible is a good way to put it. Ironic that my job literally requires me to be invisible most of the time. I just wanted to see me, you know? I tried to help. I did everything I was supposed to, and more. I learned how to use my sand. I offered to take over the dream department completely to give him a break. I helped manage the Oneiroi, but I don't know. I did everything right, at least up until now, but no matter what I do, it's just never enough. I could kick Zeus off his damn throne at Olympus, and I doubt Father would even look up from his work. I just want to be worth something to him. At the rate I'm going, I'm just a fucking waste of space. Well, of course you'd say that, but... Well, thanks. It's nice to know someone appreciates me, at least. I guess I could try. Talking to Father, I mean. I doubt he'll listen, but if he doesn't, I guess I'm no worse off than I started, so. Sure. Like I said, I don't think there's much you can do, but I appreciate it. Thanks, Starlight. So, how are you liking Erebus so far? What, were you expecting it to be all doom and gloom? It's the place where the recently deceased passed through en route to the underworld, therefore it must be a hellish wasteland. Nah, I get it. It is beautiful. The poppy fields, the soft grays of the landscape, the golden rapids of the Lethe. Oh, just FYI, don't ever drink the water, unless you want to forget Literally everything about who you are. I mean it, you won't even remember your name. I fell in once as a kid, and even being a god, it took me a month to get all my marbles back. 0 out of 5 stars. Would not recommend. Why do I talk like what? All modern. Hey, fuck off. You're the one who told me I needed to get with the times. Why shouldn't I use modern words? I guess it's because, despite the fact that you mortals can be annoying as fuck sometimes, I've got to hand it to you, you're pretty resilient. The civilizations that worshipped us died out long ago, but even when they crumbled, you humans just kept going. No matter what life throws at you, wars, disasters, pandemics, you always somehow pick yourselves back up and just keep on existing. And some of the shit you've come up with in the past 1,500 years is pretty sweet. Indoor plumbing, air conditioning, sour gummy worms. What? What bags? Inside the m4a. Okay, listen to me. You absolutely can't let anyone know about those, okay? Nothing is supposed to cross out of the mortal realm into Erebus, except for souls. If Father found out, he... What? Are you seriously trying to blackmail me? You little shit. You don't think you count as one of those mortal goods yourself? I mean, okay, Father already knows about you and seems to like you some fucking how, but still, you never know. He might throw you out along with the gummy worms. Fine. You can have some. Just keep quiet. Please. Find 2 bags. Shit, you drive a hard bargain, Starlight. I'm almost impressed. Hey, I said almost. And I fully expect you to pay me back once we're back in the mortal realm. I don't know. Either when we've dealt with Hippiales or when Father's patience runs out. One of the two. We will. I'm trying to think of a plan. Hippiales is a sneaky bastard, but he's not invincible. With any luck, when he can't find you in the mortal realm, he'll just pick a new target. If not, though, I don't know. I'll think of something. Just give me some time. I know. I can't blame you for being scared. Having a demon after you would be enough to make Hercules quake in fear, let alone a regular mortal. But honestly, you've been as brave as any hero. The way you fought his power however you could, and then withstood meeting him face to face. You even let me whisk you away to a strange realm. Though, to be honest, I'm not sure if that part was brave or just stupid, but still, you're pretty badass. Oh, come on, don't get all mushy on me. Maybe I am going a little above my job description, but I hate that bastard as much as you do. I'm not about to let him win. We're gonna get him, I promise. All right, one more hug. Damn, how are you always so warm? You're like on Hestia's sacred flame. I should get used to this. Oh, shit. I gotta go. If I'm gonna crash your little dinner party, I've gotta go get changed. Just remember, anything but the blue chitin. Yeah. Fuck you too, Starling. See ya.
My. Look at you, mortal. I must say, you clean up quite nicely. That shade of blue is just perfect for you. You think I jest? On the contrary, I assure you I'm quite serious. You are a vision. One might even think you were a god yourself. Ah, yes, that. Perhaps I was a bit too harsh earlier. I was only teasing. After all, who would ever notice the shadows beneath your eyes
when they have the rest of your face to gaze upon. You would put Helen of Troy to shame. Come on. I can't pay the guest of honor a simple compliment. I'm weirding you out. Oh dear. Forgive me, mortal. I apologize. It must be the spirits. Speaking of which, have you tried the ambrosia just yet? True, it's usually reserved for the gods, but one sip couldn't hurt, could it? We've already broken all the rules to bring you here, haven't we? Besides, you're here at Father's invitation. You are no Tantalus. And even if Father tried to banish you to the depths, I have no doubt that Tartarus would send you right back. It couldn't bear to have someone as radiant as you walking its deathly halls. As stubborn as ever, I see. Well, in that case, you must try the wine. Personally, I prefer the red. Over a millennia old, sweet and dry, as deep and dark as the night itself. Allow me. Perfect. There you are, my sweet. Are you enjoying the festivities tonight? Father's parties have always been... What did I just say? I believe I asked whether you were enjoying yourself. For all his flaws, I will admit Father makes an excellent host. Oh, what did I call you? Why, mortal, of course. What else would I have said? My sweet. Really? Are you sure you're not hearing things? I know you must still be frightened after that fiend threatened you. His powers are formidable. Beyond compare, even. But you needn't worry about him, my sweet. Don't let him torment that beautiful mind of yours. Especially on a night like... Oh, I did I? But I couldn't have. After all, only one god calls you that. I would never presume to call you mine. Not when I know perfectly well that you belong to him. Well, it would seem that my little ruse has run its course. What a shame. Still, at least it means I can do away with his pathetic face.
Hello there, my precious. What's the matter? Surprised to see me? Oh dear. Did you truly believe you could keep yourself hidden from my eyes? I warned you, didn't I? That nothing would keep me from you. Morph? Is that what you call him? Oh, that is too good. I might just have to start using that one myself. Still, I think it's better if I don't tell you where he is. Believe me, it's tempting. If you knew the truth, I can only imagine how decadent those dreams would be. For now, though, I'll simply enjoy letting your mind run wild with the possibilities. After all, the strongest fear of all is the fear of the unknown. I can't wait to see what other delicious nightmares your mind cooks up. Oh, I'm never feeding from you again. Oh, but my sweet mortal, I already am. Think about it. Is this really how your dinner with Father went? Was the atmosphere truly so lively with so many guests? Strange, too, that none of them would notice a long-banished god suddenly appearing in their midst. Unless... that's right, my sweet. This is all a nightmare. A tapestry of my own creation, woven from the threads of your mind. That anguish and fear. Delicious. Give me more. Leaving so soon. Come now. How can you run from something that's all in your own mind? You're certainly welcome to try, however. You know I love the thrill of the chase. Wake you up? Are you sure? Will you like what you find when you open your eyes? Very well. I suppose I'm sated enough for now. If you truly wish to wake up, then so be it. Why? You're where you were always meant to be. We're in my sanctum. My own little nest. It's nothing fancy, I admit, but it does have one thing to its advantage. Complete and utter privacy. After all, we don't want any interruptions, do we? I trust you'll find it comfortable, especially here in the bed. Ah, yes. Forgive the bindings, but you tend to get quite feisty in your sleep. I suppose I could paralyze you like before, but there's a certain charm in doing it the old-fashioned way. Let you go? Oh, but my sweet mortal. We've only just begun. That little dream was a mere appetizer. Speaking of which, what did you think of my handiwork? Did you enjoy it? I confess, I did make a few improvements. In reality, Father's parties are about as lively as awake, and I could not resist putting in a few other special touches just for you. After all, you'd been wanting that, hadn't you? A moment alone with Morpheus, just the two of you. Oh, yes. As much as you pretend otherwise, you crave his attention. Shall I humor you? I could pretend to believe you, if you'd prefer. But just look at the heat in your cheeks. I can sense that little flame within you burning for him. You long to hear him whisper sweet nothings in your ear as he holds you close. Perhaps, if you wish, I could help with that. I may be the god of nightmares, but even a nightmare can start out sweet. I could give you your heart's desire, if only for a few moments. And all I ask in return is that you stop resisting. That's right. Submit to me, and I can bring all of your darkest fantasies to life. Ones that my dear brother would never dream of indulging. My, such language. It seems his bad habits are rubbing off on you. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but truth be told, I was hoping you'd fight back. That just means I get the fun of breaking you, and I think I know just how to do it. I really must thank you, my sweet. Before you and my dear brother became acquainted, the truth is, I'd been starting to run out of new material to work with when it came to crafting your nightmares. As deliciously intense as your sorrows were, there's only so many times one can stomach the same old scenarios. I prefer a bit of variety in my diet. But then, who should come along but your precious Morph? How ironic that in trying to protect you, he gave you someone else to care about, and therefore, a brand new course on the menu for me. Is that supposed to be a threat? Oh, my sweet mortal, You think I don't know that? What makes you think I wasn't planning for him to find you all along? Oh, yes. I know my brother. A selfish, spoiled brat like him never wants to share his toys. No, if I truly want you, he must be dealt with. Oh, once again, why spoil the fun by telling you? But I promise you this. When you finally witness the horror I have in store for him, you'll be wishing with all your heart that it was just a nightmare from which you could wake. Ah, it's been a while since I tasted mortal tears. Don't weep for him, my sweet. It's nothing less than he deserves. Only a fool dares to challenge me. Now, at last, he shall reap his reward, and I shall have mine. His precious little starlight. Yes, you will be mine, and mine alone for all eternity. No, I don't know about you, but I can feel my appetite returning. I think it's time you served me my main course, wouldn't you say? Oh, shh. Hush now, my precious. There's no use resisting. You know that. You're bound, helpless, lost, nowhere to go, no hope of escape. There's nothing left to do but surrender. That's right, surrender, and look into my eyes. Good. Lovely, aren't they? I know you missed this, just lying here, gazing into my beautiful eyes. Keep looking, my sweet. Let their darkness envelop you. Yes, feel yourself hovering over the abyss. Feel yourself perched on the edge, at any moment ready to fall. Falling deep into my eyes, deeper and deeper. You can't fight it. But you don't mind, do you? No, of course not. You always knew this would happen. Deep down, you've always known that you must surrender. It's all right, my sweet. Let my darkness envelop your mind. Feel its soft, velvety touch as it pushes out all other thoughts. No more fears, no more worries. Just emptiness and bliss. It feels good, doesn't it? Yes. Enjoy it, my sweet. You know you want to. It's all right. Just let yourself relax, drifting along in that dark, blissful sea. Your eyes are growing heavy, so irresistibly heavy. You can feel the waves of sleep lapping at your mind, washing over you. Just give in and let yourself sink. That's it. Close your eyes and sink down. Yes, very good. Submit to me, my sweet. Submit and sleep. Just sleep. Sleep. Sleep.
Starlight!
Would you look at that, my sweet? It appears our guest has arrived. Just in time.
Starlight! Starlight, are you okay? What the fuck did you do to them? Wake them up!
Shh. Keep your voice down. Their current nightmare is a particularly delicious one, after all. It would be a shame to wake them so soon.
Bastards! Let them go!
Hello to you too, brother. Welcome to my humble little home. I'm sorry it took me so long to have you over. We've both been so terribly busy, haven't
Did
we?
I stutter? Let them go!
Well, now, that's rather rude, isn't it? Here I went to all the trouble of putting together a nice little party. After all, we haven't seen each other in so long.
What the hell is this? Some sort of demon ritual?
I'm offended, brother. True. I suppose I'm a bit out of practice with hosting, given that I usually take my meals in bed. But I thought I'd covered the basics. A proper table, couches, even silverware. You were always telling me I should be more civilized, and yet it seems that my efforts go unappreciated, just like always. It's terribly unfair. Wouldn't you agree, my precious?
Get your filthy claws off of them!
Now. There's no need for hostility. Why don't you have a seat? I'd offer you mine, but I'd hate to disturb our sleeping beauty.
Shut the fuck up! If you think I'm gonna stand around listening to your bullshit all day, you've got another thing coming. This is your last chance. You've got 10 seconds to let them go before I drive this thing through your heart.
Dear me, it seems Father's temper is rubbing off on you. I'd advise you to restrain yourself, brother.
Starlight!
I'd hate to have to do anything drastic. We wouldn't want our precious mortal caught in the crossfire now, would we?
Starlight, can you hear me? Come on, wake up. Please. Come on. You can do it. I know you can.
Oh, now this is just delightful. Please, by all means, keep going. You won't be able to wake them any more than a pebble can wake the sea. No one escapes the abyss of my
Starlight!
slumber.
It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna get you out of here, I swear. Do you hear me?
Oh, trust me, they can. In fact, they've been hearing your voice for quite some time.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Oh, yes. They've heard you scream, groan, beg for mercy. They've heard your anguished gasps as your life bleeds away. Your desperation as you plead for them to leave you and save themselves. And your fading whispers as your body goes limp over and over again with each and every nightmare. Who knew death of one's beloved could provide so many delectable courses?
You bastard.
Not another step.
Or what?
Really? I would have thought it was obvious.
If you so much as touch them again, I'll make you wish Father had never thought of creating you.
Oh, I don't think you will. Not if you care about your precious Starlight.
Don't fucking play with me. You wouldn't kill them. Not after you went through all the trouble to snatch them from me.
True. I wouldn't dream of killing them. However, we both know there are worse fates.
What do you mean?
Listen. Can't you hear it? That's the sound of their mind screaming, praying I'll let them wake up. It would be a shame if it never happened.
What?
Like I said, no one escapes my abyss. While you were busy being Father's lapdog, I had the chance to explore the deepest recesses of their mind. I've seen their most intimate thoughts, their darkest fears. With a wave of my hand, I can give them a nightmare to last for all eternity. A vision so terrifying, it will leave their pathetic mortal mind in pieces as they scramble for an escape that never comes. I can feed on them for all of time, while you are left with nothing but an unconscious, trembling shell. So, if you ever want to see their pretty eyes again, I suggest you be a good boy and listen.
You really think I'm gonna fall for your tricks?
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps it is a trick. But then again, perhaps not. Are you really willing to make that risk?
What do you want then? Just fucking spit it out already.
Before I do, perhaps you'd like to put down your blade and join us. As I said before, I mustn't disturb my pet. But not to worry. I made sure to save you another seat. Right over there.
What?
Indeed. Lovely, isn't it? Only the best for my dear brother. Sculpted by Hades himself. A throne worthy of a prince.
That's... No way. How the hell did you get that?
Well, it's not like Hades was using it. He has not had much call for a chair of living stone ever since Theseus escaped. It seemed like such a shame for a work of art like that to be left sitting empty. Come now. It's been so long since you and I have had a chance to catch up. I've been just dying to hear all the latest news from Father's mansion. So, let me ask you one more time. Put down your weapon and take a seat.
If I do, you let them go. Understand?
Perhaps I will. Who can say? But I can say for certain that my patience is quickly running out. It's really quite simple. Unless you want them trapped in their own mind for eternity, you'll do as I ask. Now.
Fine. You win.
Finally.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Fucking wake them up already.
Always so impatient. Very well. As you wish. Welcome back, my sweet. My, that must have been my best work yet. I'm surprised you were able to withstand it. It seems your mind is even stronger than I thought. It makes me wonder just how far I can go, how much I can push it before it snaps. No matter. We'll have plenty of time for that later. For now, I have a surprise for
Starlight,
you.
listen to me. You've got to get out of here. Come on. Run! No, just go. Get back to the palace, Father. He'll protect you. Just go, please. What are you doing? Are you even listening? Come on. You won't be able to free me. Just fucking go.
Oh, precious mortal. I'm afraid your dear Morph is correct. You'd sooner be able to move Olympus than break those bindings. That stone will be his prison until I say otherwise. No, I'm afraid you're both at my mercy
No,
now.
you have me now. It's what you wanted from the start, right? Do what you want with me. I don't care. Just let them go.
Would you look at that, my sweet? Isn't it amazing how love can turn even a god into a fool? Though in your precious prince's case, I suppose there wasn't much to work with from the start. He was always nothing more than a selfish, spoiled, fawning rat. Shh, 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 shh. Hush now, hush. And we'll be all right. Tell you what, I'll even let you help me decide what to do with him first. Should I send for the Furies to tear him to ribbons? Or perhaps I should leave him out for the Eagle of Caucasus. I've heard that the creature has been starving ever since Prometheus escaped from his chains. Or, better yet, perhaps I'll simply keep him here and let him enjoy the show. After all, what better punishment than for him to watch me break you? Yes, I want want him to watch you writhe, hear your every whimper. I want him to witness the moment when your spirit finally crumbles, when you beg me for mercy. I want to hear him scream when he realizes you are mine. What was that? Please. No, surely not. Can it be? Is that feisty spirit of yours finally starting to
Are you
crack?
crazy? Starlight!
Silence! I'm sorry, my sweet. I don't think I heard you. What did you say? My. Isn't this interesting? I must say, it's delightful to hear you beg. Let's say I agreed to show him mercy. What would you be willing to do for me in return? How far would you be willing to go to protect your precious Morph? You'll be mine. Oh, really? Well then, why don't you prove
Starlight, no!
Silence! Now then, where were we? Yes. Come here, my sweet. Yes, very good. There's that anguish and fear I know so well. There's a new flavor, though, isn't there? Sorrow. Then it's true. You really are giving up. Don't worry, my sweet. I swear on our Father's name, if you will be mine, then your precious prince goes free. After all, him living for all eternity, knowing that you chose another, spending the rest of his days in crushing guilt, knowing that somewhere out there you're suffering in his place. I couldn't ask for more. Oh, it's very easy. All you need to do is just what you've done before. Yes, that's right. If you wish to seal the bargain, all you need to do is look into my eyes. Go on, my precious. That's all it takes. Surrender and he'll be free. Yes, surrender and look deep into my... You little wretch. I should have known you'd have some foul trick up your sleeve. You really think sand will work on me? Oh, just you wait. You think I've made you suffer before? Oh, trust me, my pet. When I'm through with you, you'll wish you'd never... That you'd never... What? No. You conniving little... I will not be undone so easily. You'll be... Both of you, you'll be...
That was fun. Starlight. Fuck. Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Thank the gods. This fucking bastard. I'm gonna feed him to Cerberus head first. I'll strap his ass to Sisyphus' boulder and push it back down the hill myself. Hey. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. I've got you. Just breathe. Here, do it with me. In. Out. How the fuck did you pull that off back there? How'd you manage to get my sand? You grabbed it when you were trying to free me. Wait, so when you offered yourself up for me, was that your plan all along? Just throw the sand? God. Awesome. No way in hell that could have gone wrong. What do you mean you could say the same about me? I know what I was doing. That chair is built for mortals, not gods. I could have gotten out of it eventually. I mean, probably. But that's not the point. Even if I couldn't have gotten out, I wouldn't have wanted you to... Look, just don't fucking try to sacrifice yourself for me again, okay? All right. Point taken. We can talk about this later, once we've dealt with this piece of shit. I have no idea. It's meant for mortals, not demons, so probably not long. Whatever we do, we gotta do it quickly. I don't know, we could try and take him back to the palace, I guess. Father would probably grind his ass into stardust, especially considering how much he likes you. But even if Father were to imprison him or give him some other kind of god's awful Hades-style punishment, I don't trust him not to escape. He already snuck into the mansion to grab you. Apparently, he even managed to steal an entire fucking throne from Uncle Hades. He's bound to break free eventually. When that happens, we'll be right back to square one. The river Lethe? Wait, holy shit. That's right. God, why didn't I think of that? You're brilliant. Right. If it affected me that time I fell in, it'll definitely affect him too. Probably for longer, since no matter how much he whines about it, he's still not a god. If we wipe his memory, then hopefully that'll be the end of it. You'll finally be free. Damn right, what are we waiting for? Okay, I'll grab him, you grab my other arm. Don't worry, you can hold as tight as you want. You've earned it. Ready? Okay, here we go.
Hey, Starlight. You awake? Oh, whoops, my bad. I guess I'll have to take this absolutely delicious-looking breakfast back to my room then. Shit. I don't think I've ever seen you move so fast. That was even quicker than when you threw the sand. How did I know food would be the best way to get you up? Wow. There's gratitude for you. You know, they say you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you. All right, that's it. From now on, every sassy comment you make, I'm stealing one of these figs from your plate. Oh, God. Okay, fine. Just cool it with the puppy eyes. I don't know. It's less about resisting them and more that they're just really fucking annoying. Oh, God. Come on, just eat your damn food already. Oh, duh. No breakfast is complete without sour gummy worms. Kind of unconventional, I know, but I figured some non-breakfast stuff might be okay. Especially considering it's almost dinner time by now. Almost a full day by this point. You passed out pretty much as soon as we finished talking with Father. Not that I blame you, though, after the shit you've been through. Anyone would be exhausted after that. Yeah, that too. I don't actually need to sleep myself, but I can only imagine what a relief it must be to not have to be afraid to close your eyes anymore. Seriously, though, how are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Are you sure? Maybe it's just that my bullshit detector is always working overtime when I'm with you, but it's okay to not be okay, you know? Yeah, sure. Just let me know. At the risk of sounding sappy, I'm here for you either way. By the way, I probably should have said this back in the sanctum, but thanks. Hello for saving me? I don't think I've ever seen a mortal do what you did. That's the kind of shit that myths are made of. Tricking the trickster and all that, that was fucking incredible. I know I said that I could have gotten out of that chair eventually, but to be honest, I don't really know. We could have been stuck there for ages, and, well, it wouldn't have been pretty, especially for me. So, thanks, Starlight. God, it doesn't feel like enough, but that's all I can say. Well, yeah, I came to rescue you, but it's my fault he snatched you in the first place. I should have known better than to leave you alone. Me coming to find you, that barely makes us even. Okay, fine. I guess I did do the whole sacrificing myself up for you thing. God, I'm an idiot. Shit, wait, no, I didn't mean it like that. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. It's just, I should have been smarter about the whole thing. I should have known it was all a fucking trap. If I'd actually stopped to think for a damn second, but I don't know, I can't remember the last time I was that fucking angry. Seeing you there in his arms, God, I could have torn him apart with my bare hands. Usually I'm against dumping shit in the rivers, but man, watching the current of the Lethe carry him away, I've never seen anything more satisfying. I wonder if he'll even remember his own name, let alone how to get back. Yeah, Creed. Good fucking riddance. Huh? Yeah, what's up? Wait, hang on. Back in the sanctum, you mean? He said what? Love makes us fools. Oh, right. That. No, you're not. I mean, he was definitely saying it to try and fuck with us, but I mean, he may not have been entirely wrong. Well, the whole time we were in there, all I could think about was you, getting you out of there. If anything bad happened to you, God, I don't even know. I guess what I'm trying to say is he wasn't entirely wrong about me feeling something. I can't believe I'm saying this. Oh, fuck it. I like you, Starlight. Yeah, in that kind of way. Oh, God, this is so fucking embarrassing. Is this what it was like for Erebus when he was first talking to Psyche? Oh, come on. You should see your own face. You're as red as clay. You could be a painted figure on an m4a. What? Wait, you're serious? I swear, if this is some kind of fucking joke. God, so you like me too? That's God. I don't even know what to. Okay. I'm gonna shut up now. What happens now? Shit. I didn't think about that part actually. I could kiss you, huh? How cliche. Should I present you with a big bouquet of roses, too? Maybe some chocolates. Oh, or one of those cheap-ass teddy bears holding a stuffed heart. Shut up. Oh, yeah? Make me. Oh, Starlight. Man, you really need to brush your teeth. Ow, okay, sorry. Here, let me make it up to you. Huh? Father. To be honest, I don't give a flying fuck. He can disapprove if he wants. I couldn't care less. Actually, we're doing okay, believe it or not. That night after dinner when you went to bed, the two of us, we actually talked a little. It was super fucking awkward, but it went better than I thought it would. Father, he actually admitted that maybe he shouldn't have taken my work for granted for so long. I never in a million years thought I'd hear him say that. So thanks for that too, I guess. If you hadn't kept pushing me to talk to him, I don't know if I ever would have. Yeah, thanks. Things are still a little raw, so we're gonna give each other some space, but maybe it'll be okay. Not right away, but maybe in the long run. Huh? Oh, no, I'm not smiling. It's a grimace. It's actually really annoying to have a partner who pushes me to be a better person. Come on, eat your food already. It's probably stone cold by now. What's with that look? Don't tell me you're going to say something sappy, like, I love you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come here. I love you too, Starlight.